Alright guys, how's it going? So I have just finished doing my first ever retrobright. I have been sort of contemplating doing this for a while. As you can see at the corner here, my very yellow Amiga 500, and that's actually one of the keys from it there, just as a comparison. So I done something small to start off with, which was the arms of my little robot here. If I show you a before picture here, you will see there's quite a difference. These were extremely yellow. It was only seemed to be the arms went yellow on this, but they were pretty bad. So I used the Bee Blonde. It's Jerome Russell Bee Blonde, and it's 12% peroxide. So I plastered the arms in this stuff, wrapped them in plastic wrap cling film, and left them outside. Now it took a couple of days. Really, the weather's still not great here, so yesterday and today were quite sunny, but you know, cloudy in parts, so that was the best I could get. So yeah, it took a couple of days, and they still weren't perfect. The tops of them were still ever so slightly yellowed when I had finished. So what I actually did was, my daughter has like a 3D kit, a 3D pen, if you will. So she has a pen that extrudes like rubberized plastic. So you draw your design, and then you use a little UV torch, and you shine it on the plastic, and it makes it go hard. So it's just 3 UV LEDs in this thing. So to finish these off, I got a bit of tin foil. I plastered the tops of them in the peroxide cream. This is actually quite thick, this stuff, so it doesn't run. Yeah, plastered the top of them, and then just set the torch like that, and left it for about 3 or 4 hours, and it killed the rest of the yellowing on these. Yeah, really happy. So it just shows, you know, a good source of UV light. Even 3 LEDs is enough. It'll take a while, but really now it's overcast again here. There's no more sunlight. So that's how I finished it. I just left that sitting there for 3 or 4 hours, and it sorted it right out. So I'm really happy with the results here. So I was just watching Hans' video, BWAC. I'll put a link to his video in the description. So he has been doing some retrobrighting on his new Commodore 64. And his setup is like a plastic storage box, which he has lined with tin foil, and then on the inside of the lid of the storage box he has put strip LEDs, UV LEDs, which you can then just put stuff inside the box with the peroxide on it, and then close the lid, and it seems to work really well. So I'm planning on basically copying his design. I just have to, as usual, wait for payday. Getting paid monthly is a real pain in the ass. So I have to wait until payday. I'm going to buy some strip LEDs and basically copy his design, and I can then sort out my yellow Amiga over there. As you can see, that's sort of what it looks like to the eye, but when you shine the LED light from my phone on it, it looks even worse. You know, so it's not as bad as it looks when you do that. It looks extremely yellowed, but it's yellowed like so. You can see the difference on the key there, sort of the bottom of the keys along the bottom edge here is sort of whiter than the rest, so they're definitely yellowed, these. So I'll just have to wait until I get paid and I can buy the supplies that I need. But for my first attempt ever at retrobrighting, yeah, this stuff is very good. You don't need anything else but this. You just plaster this on it, wrap it in plastic wrap and stick it out in the sunlight as long as possible. Now it's only April, so you know it's still not very warm. I think the heat has a lot to do with it as well, because I was talking about it to my wife and she said when you get your hair bleached, they don't stick you under UV lights, they stick you under a hair dryer, like a hood, you know, that blows hot air. So the heat has a lot to do with activating the peroxide, which makes sense, you know, it's UV light and then the heat from the sun. So I think that's maybe what made it hard for me, because although it was bright and sunny, there wasn't very much heat in the sun. So yeah, it's just going to be a matter of trying to set something up so that when something needs retrobrighted, I don't have to worry about the weather. I can just do it indoors. I'm planning on running the LED strip lights off a power supply, an old power supply from a PC, which should provide a good steady 12 volt to run them as long as possible. You know, maybe 3 or 4 hours, 5 hours it'll need to, you know, successfully brighten something. So I've read that things do go yellow again after you've retrobrighted them. You know, a year or two later they'll be yellow again, but I can't confirm that myself, as this is the first time I've ever done it, so only time will tell if these things go yellow again. There's no sunlight gets into the garage here. I don't have any windows, so this won't be affected by UV light again, or by sunlight, which I'm guessing is what caused it to go yellow to start with. So yeah, only time will tell. So yeah, definitely recommend this Bee Blonde. It's for light to dark brown hair, 40 volume and 12% peroxide, and it is pretty thick cream, so you don't need to worry about this running off. You know, if you paint it on something, it stays there on a vertical surface. So that's it, just a quick look at my first ever attempt at retrobrighting, which took a while but did work. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one. Bye for now.